What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of October. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. And if you ever can't get a hold of me, or if you'd like to explore your options, I put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well. They're an amazing company that's going to offer you access to so many brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5 minutes reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I put the links to my TikTok and my Instagram in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Just saw the King of Pentacles and the Sun card, Cappy. So maybe there's something really positive coming through in the Six of Wands as well. So some kind of a victory or a sense of recognition. Let's have a look. Spirit, what's coming in, please, for my Cappy, Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love. First half of October. Any love messages for my Cappy, Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, first half of October. Let's see. 10 of Cups. There we go. Death card in the reverse. The Sun card. So I saw that when I was shuffling, Cappy. We've got the Four of Cups in the overall with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, they're telling me to take the Five of Swords as well. So there's been a bit of struggle here, Capricorn. I can see that there's been a situation that you've been assessing. Maybe you've been feeling like you're not sure. There's a bit of apathy or disappointment, because with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, it could be a bit of a stop-start sort of situation, or there could be some sort of hot and cold kind of energy between you and a person. You know, Knight of Wands, passion, but maybe it's a bit in and out. Five of Swords. So I feel like, because this is overall, the Five of Swords tells me that maybe you've been struggling with communication, or you've been failing to sort of see eye to eye with a person, arguments, or just like not on the same page. But, you know, Cappy, I mean, I feel like this person and you, there's a sense of maybe it could be the happily ever after, 10 of Cups, or you see a happy future with this person. But I am seeing, Capricorn, that there has been struggle. What I like is that we've got the Sun card here and the Death card is in the reverse. So even if there's been a bit of this in and out, I don't think that this is over. So even if you're going through a bit of a cold period, the Death card in the reverse is sort of it's unfinished. And the Sun card's really beautiful, Capricorn. It tells me that you could have sort of a new start coming through with this person that looks really warm and looks really positive. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio here. Yeah, we've got a King of Wands in the reverse. And then we've got a Page of Swords. All right, Capricorn, well, it could be that someone wants to come forward and also clarify things with you with that Sun card. The King of Wands in the reverse, maybe you're dealing with someone that's a little bit in a shadow energy with that King of Wands. I mean, a lot of attraction and chemistry, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but someone that's very much watching you. There's a sense of observation, you know, even when it goes cold. I think maybe, Capricorn, this person might keep an eye on you somehow. Let's have a look. We've got the Three of Pentacles and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So I did say, Capricorn, I feel like this person, maybe there's a sense of wanting to cooperate. I mean, Seven of Pentacles here tells me you've laid a groundwork with this person. But like I said, maybe it has been hard to sort of get on the same page with that Five of Swords. I mean, the King of Wands is still coming out in the reverse, but I'm sort of doing, you know, your energy. I'll get the cross energies on them and how they're coming forward. I do see some kind of a clarity and maybe a sense of, you know, coming together to work on what you've already built here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like the foundation. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's you, Capricorn. You've kind of been sitting and waiting to see how this plays out, okay? I do feel like there's a sense of wanting to have this solid commitment with this person. Maybe, you know, it's been a bit of a struggle. There's the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, Capricorn, I feel like there's opportunity here maybe to solidify things with this person. Yeah, the Death card in the reverse. I mean, it's possible you've been doing some cycles with this person. It's been leading to a lack of fulfillment. I mean, Five of Swords, like that could be, like I said, communication issues or wounding. Okay, maybe you and this person sort of trigger each other in some kind of a way, and it's been hard to get on the same page. As I said, maybe, you know, this King of Wands in the reverse, maybe you struggle to get this person to, you know, when they're in their shadow, King of Wands, it can be that there's a lot of sexual attraction, but you're lacking that kind of depth of emotional intimacy. There could be some family issues coming up on your side or their side, or both of you, Cap. The Nine of Wands, this is like the wounded warrior. There seems to be maybe a guardedness between the two of you. You may have also, Capricorn, or you're feeling like you want to set a boundary here with this Nine of Wands. It can be a bit that way. But I also see, Capricorn, that there is opportunity here to have a new start and get on the same page and actually work together, maybe on something very stable and solid. So if you've not been in a commitment with this person, because that's a bit Knight of Wands energy, this is about opportunity maybe to move forward and have something more stable and committed. I feel like that's what you've been you've invested, and to date maybe something has made you feel like it's not really very fulfilling. But I also think, Cap, you know, even if you are in some sort of a commitment with this person, the energy's been a bit hot and cold, or in and out, or there's been old wounds maybe coming up that need to be closed out. So I think that that's the unfinished business as well, because I have a positive shift here, Capricorn. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a sense of things turning for the better. I'm going to have a look at this person and actually see what actions they're taking or what their intentions are, and all of that. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Emperor card. I mean, Capricorn, it looks like, you know, there's a person that really wants to take control of matters. You also could be dealing with someone where the energy is hot and cold because, you know, there could be financial issues at play. That you could be dealing with someone that's trying to build something, or a boss. That could also be you, Caps. I mean, maybe that is causing a bit of a disconnect between the two of you. There could be stress, you know, around work. Three of Pentacles, literally work. Maybe you've been very focused on your work. Maybe you decided to pull away from this person a little bit, because Four of Cups is like, I don't know, I'm apathetic by now, you know, and that could be due to all the reasons I said, you know, or maybe you feel like this person's a bit closed off with you. Emperor card can be a bit, you know, they like to be in control. They don't want to give too much. When they're in their shadow, distorted energy, and we're getting sort of shadow energy here. You know, there could be issues with this person and a father figure. Or Caps, maybe you have some issues. You know, I said that there could be family issues coming up. Maybe something within this situation triggers something within you, like an emotional rejection. The Sun card, though, that's like clarity, and it's actually joy and happiness. So maybe you're coming out also of a period, Capricorn, where you've been working through some of those wounds. Okay? Yeah, but I mean, the Emperor card, this is someone taking control of matters. It's also potentially a husband and a father figure. So, and you know, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor card, Ace of Pentacles, this looks like working towards something very solid and stable. Emperor card, see the moon. I did say Capricorn. So it's like, I do think that this person, there's potential here in a positive shift. We do have the moon card, which means things have felt not clear. It's also the shadow. So I feel like, Capricorn, this could be your shadow and their shadow. See, I don't like to blame. I just feel like something's going on between the two of you, or has been, that's created this wall or this block. But the moon card, I mean, Pisces energy, we've also got Aries with the Emperor. But the moon card is kind of like, there could be some, you know, some fears coming up. This person, I said, it could be that they like to be in control, or they don't like to sort of give too much emotionally because there's some fears or there's some blocks, and that's coming down to wounding. I don't think it's necessarily in relation to you specifically, Caps, because I've got a King of Swords here. And King of Swords is very much in the mind, okay? I do think this person wants to clarify things with you, though. King of Swords speaks the truth. The moon card is where we feel like things are not clear, or, you know, you might have had some fears that this person wasn't really being open or honest with you, but King of Swords here is in the upright, and I think this person wants to take control of matters, have a conversation, and maybe, you know, work towards something more stable with you. I mean, King of Swords is still, we haven't had a King of Cups, Caps. So I don't know. I mean, perhaps you're not feeling very emotionally fulfilled by this situation with that Four of Cups. Let me just see. I'm going to get some cards on them, and then we can do the oracles and see where this is kind of headed? How does this person feel about Capricorn? There's a 5 of Pentacles, it's like, and a Knight of Cups. It's like this person and you, I think that there is a bit of hot and cold energy. Maybe you've pulled back and they feel the cold. Because it looks like you've set a boundary or something, Capricorn, or you've just been very focused on you and maybe on your career or, you know, on nurturing yourself, because this is Queen of Pentacles, it's Earth sign energy. So that's, you know, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but really could just be you very much nurturing yourself, focusing on what feels good and right for you. I just saw the 9 of Wands on the rest of the deck. There's like, you know, a guardedness between the two of you, Cap. So I just also saw Queen of Swords and 7 of Wands. What's this person coming in with now as we move through October? Yeah, I saw a 5 of Cups in the reverse. You know, this person could have some past stuff that they're trying to release. We've got 9 of Pentacles, Hierophant card, Judgment card. So there's a comeback round, Cappy. What I'm getting is, look, for some of you, if you've not reached commitment stage, this person has been maybe somewhere between wanting to give you that and wanting to be independent. 9 of Pentacles and Hierophant card. Maybe that's what's been causing you disappointment, Cap, or feeling maybe rejected or not chosen in some way. I mean, I'm not really picking up third party energy. I think it's more maybe this person sort of has been feeling unready. Maybe they've been very focused on their work and their career, or just very self-focused. But the Judgment card, I mean, this is decisions. It's also come back round. You know, it's a second chance or a revival. Coming out of isolation, we've got the Hermit card in the reverse, and then there's a 10 of Swords. So there's like some wounding here, Caps. I mean, maybe you did pull back or you've had some painful cycles with the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, I mean, I think this is coming back to the 5 of Swords. Like, you could have conflict with this person, or there could be harsh words exchanged between the two of you. And so there's this wanting to kind of end that or come out of that. I do think you've been a little bit distant with this person physically, emotionally, you know, and I think that this person's maybe taken some time out to do some introspection. 10 of Swords could also be painful history, so it's not just connected to you, Cappy. I mean, let me have a look at this Hierophant card for this person's intentions. I mean, I feel like this person has intentions to have something, you know, traditional with you, Caps, with that Hierophant card. Let's have a look. The King of Wands has come out in the reverse of the Star card and the 10 of Cups. So interesting, Capricorn. So we've got the 10 of Cups is in the reverse, and we've got King of Wands in the reverse again. So there's still all this attraction, Cappy. The only problem is I feel like, you know, they definitely want to have a comeback around and a revival here. Something has really affected this person's hopes when it comes to achieving 10 of Cups, okay? I'm really not getting, Cappy, that it's really about you. I mean, they could be having their own, you know, issues to do with family, okay? There could be issues currently to do with family, or there could be pain from the past connected to family and family patterns, like 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups in the reverse. So this is like, you know, some of them have had a 10 of Cups before, like a marriage and children, and there's been maybe betrayal or something like that. That's a portion of you. And so that has led to them being sort of very guarded about maybe committing or getting into a relationship, and maybe they've been very more focused on King of Wands in the reverse, like the chemistry aspect between the two of you. Look, it's like, I feel, Capricorn, there's a comeback round and there's an honest conversation and there's a sense of wanting to, you know, cooperate and get on the same page. But, you know, that King of Wands is still in the reverse. So let me just have a look what that's all about. Ace of Cups, I mean, Capricorn, and then the Sun card again in the upright. Okay, Cappy, so I think, and then there's the Tower. So this person's having a bit of a tower and they're going to come forward. They want to renew the love with you. There's a new love beginning coming through. They could have had some clarity, Capricorn, what I'm hearing, around their patterns. So I don't think they're necessarily coming in as the King of Wands in the reverse. I think that they've been presenting that way and they're understanding a bit more. With the Judgment card, it's a personal awakening. It's like an epiphany, and the Tower as well. So they could have had some kind of a realization with that Sun, you know, a clarity around, you know, what they need to look at within themselves, Hermit card, because I think they have done a bit of soul searching and now they're coming through, and it might shock and surprise you because that Ace of Cups is love, you know, and maybe this person hasn't come in very lovingly. They've been very King of Wands, or they've been sort of just focused on, yeah, the chemistry or on work. I'm getting Nine of Pentacles, this person very focused on the material, and maybe, like I said, they're understanding that there might be something deeper that they have to heal. You know, the Star card is healing. So they're understanding that there's something maybe that they still need to heal, and it is connected probably to family and family issues. What's this Tower all about? Scorpio energy again, and we've also got Aquarius, and we've got Taurus and Scorpio. Okay, so we've got Seven of Swords. All right. And then we've got the Knight of Wands and the Death card. There's an ending to a behavior, Capricorn. Look, you could have some kind of you could feel like this is crumbling, or you've had a Tower moment already with this person, and there's sort of a sense of wanting to be accountable for it. Like, I'm really getting this person with their Knight of Wands behavior. Some of you really just, you know, you could have been experiencing a lot of this hot, cold kind of energy. I do think that it's more coming down to, with this Seven of Swords, this is more coming down to them having some patterns where they're very avoidant of emotions, okay? Because I'm not getting with that Knight of Wands all these outside energies, so I'm not really getting the player, Cappy. I'm getting more like the shadow aspect of the King of Wands, which manifests in someone that comes across maybe as a bit hot and cold, or just about having a nice time, but I think it's like they avoid their feelings. But because there's the Tower and the Seven of Swords and the Death card, there's some kind of a transformation. You saw how the Death card was in the reverse, Cappy, where I'm like, cycles haven't been ended. This is like an ending coming out of a Tower moment. So this person could have had a personal revelation or understanding, or maybe they feel that they're losing you, Capricorn. So I think that there's stuff that needs to be clarified and said, and it's going to be clarified, and it's quite happy. Or this person sees happiness with you, Capricorn, and I think you see happiness with them. Double Sun card, right? So Ace of Cups, it's a rebirth energy, and they want to take things in a new direction. Page of Wands, okay? So much Wands card, so there's a lot of passion and attraction, but the Ace of Cups is promising, because this is actually, I feel like, Capricorn, this person could be coming in more emotional and more loving than what you've experienced with them. So ending cycles, Tower, Death card, big cards. And perhaps this is about really getting on the same page and working towards something stable and committed. If they've done something underhanded, Seven of Swords, I mean, Capricorn, very, very small portion of you could have felt like this person was like flirting or doing something. I'm not picking up, I didn't get any other court cards. I'm not picking up like an affair. I feel like if for some of you, you felt like this person wasn't being honest with you, maybe they like to play a little bit like, you know, nonchalant about things, or, you know, maybe they like to make you feel like they have another option, or that they're out and about flirting. Because there's something here about, you know, commitment versus single. Okay, so maybe this person wasn't willing to really settle down or commit to you. You know, so it sort of came, what that brought about was a bit of distrust. But I said to you, I think this person has trust issues, didn't I? And that causes the avoidance. So they're trying to move things in a new direction. I think they've had an epiphany or something about you and about their patterns. And they're swooping back in, Caps, okay? They're swooping back in with that Knight of Wands. It's weighing very heavy on them, Ten of Wands. You know, I think that whatever's transpired, it's like they want to transform things. They want to put an end to an old, you know, behavior or old cycles between the two of you. Why do we have that Tower? One more. Oh yeah, the Emperor card. There it is, Capricorn, and the Magician. So it's the personal epiphany and an understanding that they need to take control of matters. The Tower and the Magician and the Emperor card. So again, it could be that there's a sense of, wow, something is crumbling. So they've been manifesting something with you, and they may be feeling like they're losing you, and they understand that they have to take control. There's also maybe something going on with this person. If it's in relation to family issues at present, there could be something going on around a father figure, Emperor and Tower. Or if they are a father and they have children, something, you know, this is sort of, there's been a crumbling maybe, or some issues to do with their children or family matters, okay? So, but the Emperor card, this is a sense of someone coming forward and wanting to take control and build something stable with you, Cappy. There's a Seven of Wands, there's persistence here. You know, maybe they also have a fear that you might move on, because Seven of Wands is about defending their territory, okay? So I think they're coming in more stable, not so much like a Knight of Wands. I mean, the Knight of Wands is the passionate energy, but double Emperor card. So on both sides, you see this person as someone that you really do want to build this Ten of Cups with. And I think that they haven't necessarily shown up consistently that way, or at all for some of you. They've been very in King of Wands, you know, reverse shadow energy. But they want to take control of matters. And I think they're also understanding why they have a wall or a block, you see? So maybe this person's been doing some inner healing and inner work on themselves, or had an understanding in hermit mode that something needs to change. You feel me? I'm going to do the oracles just to clarify. So I like that, Cappy. Tell me about this blind. So they were a bit, you know, searching for answers. I think that's the hermit energy. It's like they've been trying to search for answers to understand, like, what's happened here, or trying to take some personal responsibility for maybe some of these cycles that have been going on. Yeah, because this has been manifesting. I do feel like, Capricorn, this person does see you as happiness. They've been trying to manifest it, but something within this person, there's a wound that gets activated, or they have bravado, like they present as a King of Wands in the reverse. And so I feel like they don't want to lose the opportunity at having something really, really beautiful, you know. They don't want to mess up what they've been manifesting. Self-sabotage is the Seven of Swords, Caps. Okay, let me see. Present, becoming aware, Capricorn. So let's see, how does this person feel? Butterflies, happiness, devotion. I told you, Caps. How does this person feel about Capricorn? That was the conflict card, and lust. So there was clashing, differences, and a lot of sexual attraction between the two of you. Look at that, telepathy, intuition, dreams. This person, I think you have a strong connection. They could have been having dreams about you. And then we've got something about, you know, magnifying glass, confirmation, and this says, I love you. I said this person wants to come forward and like clarify something, okay? And it's around love, it's around feelings and emotions, and also toxic, right? Something that is unhealthy. So toxic cycles between the two of you, and also toxic patterns they have, because I've got the denial card, contradicting. I think this person's been contradicting with their behavior. It's like single, committed. I want you, I don't want you. Could have been the way it was feeling for you, Capricorn, as well. Like maybe, you know, you have a wound where you react a little bit to certain behavior because you're seeing things as a rejection. And this person could be a little bit standoffish or avoidant. It could be like this real fear that gets triggered for them around, you know, emotion or being vulnerable. So we've got the ghost card, no contact. That says cold. So I think that there could be a coldness between the two of you, Capricorn, or there has been maybe some no contact. And then we've got only you. Look at that. Focus just on you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. Page of Swords. I did say this person's been watching you and analyzing you and observing you. I think they're almost, you know, just they're only focused on you. There's no one like you, Capricorn. I did say this person doesn't have other, I wasn't picking up a third party situation. We've got ascending, learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So there it is, Capricorn. So that's what this person's coming in with. Let's see. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this could have been going on a little while, Caps, and maybe you have been getting a bit frustrated. But divine timing sort of delivers things in the right way. And also, you know, Caps, this person had to have some kind of an epiphany here with the Judgment card. There's a lot of major arcana on their side. So they could be going through something very spiritual at the moment. There's a Tower, Capricorn, so I don't think this Tower is just in relation to you and them. I think that the Tower could be stuff that's going on in their life on a spiritual internal level, or also in their surroundings and circumstances. Like I said, this person could be going through something when it comes to a family member that's triggering a lot for them, or something to do, you know, something is crumbling for them, you know, so it's a bit of a soul shock, and they're looking within now to understand what they need to heal, what they need to release, deal with. Yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So there could have been a lot of negativity and negative patterns. That toxic card, maybe there's this sort of, I did say I don't feel like this person really believes in the Ten of Cups because it's in the reverse, because maybe they haven't experienced a very happy or healthy home life, or there's been a lot of pain in their past, Ten of Swords, or betrayal or something. So that could be like a lot of projection in the current circumstances that causes standoffishness. There's wounding also on your side, Cappy. So that could be that you're also sort of projecting maybe some wounds or some negative thoughts or negative self-perceptions, right? So if you feel unlovable, unworthy, rejected, and then that's your assumption all the time, it could create certain cycles and patterns. And that's the Five of Swords, where you and this person, there's struggle with communication, or you have tension. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. There you are, Capricorn. So that was the Ace of Pentacles that came out before, and the Hierophant card. So this is decisions and the comeback around. So if you weren't getting that from this person, I feel like there's a big shift happening now. It's like, and if you are already in some kind of a commitment, this is like taking things maybe to the next phase. Okay, let's see. Chemistry, I said that a few times. There's a strong magnetic attraction. Okay, and then flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Well, for some of you, I said there may have been this kind of suspicion around flirting, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands. Or maybe they think you're flirting, Capricorn. And maybe that's why they're very stressed. They want to defend their territory. But I think this is also, there's a really nice lighthearted energy coming in after some stress between the two of you. And I've got the reconciliation. Someone is returning, okay? And then I've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The other thing, Capricorn, is there could be stuff to do with religion or culture that might have caused some stress or have been holding this back, or just differences. So the Five of Swords as well, are we on the same page? So there could have been clashes, right? So maybe this is something that now you're working through with this person, and maybe you're both being a bit more open-minded. We've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, you know, you and this person, either or both of you could have been married before. I did say that there could be, this person could have been married, and maybe that's caused pain and hesitancy to commit again. For others of you, engagement, wedding, I mean, this is just like next phase, next phase. So there's potential here, Capricorn, to actually shift this and go, I think, the whole way. But it'll be up to you. Okay, guys, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.